I'm 35 years old. Back in high school, I had a technical degree for business administration. And for university, I have a major in gastronomy, but also in business administration. And later on, most recently, I have let's say some sort of technical degree as well for supply chain management, which is why I do what I do at the moment. I do logistics. For college, I went to the Autonomous University of Guadalajara. It's a private university and it has different programs. This university receives a lot of exchange students, especially American students for the medical degree, because I guess it's, honestly, it's cheaper to study here than in the States. I studied college there and it was a mix of gastronomy and of business administration. It's a very big university with several campuses. It offers a lot of opportunities if you want to travel as well, because it has connections with other universities around the world. I didn't travel in university, but I did when I graduated. My dream job within logistics would be to be the warehouse manager for the Chicago branch in my company. It's a very challenging position, but I think I would be up for it. That's within logistics. But later in life, I would like to have an early retirement-ish, because I would like to develop some sort of consultancy to teach people personal finance. And I would also like to teach yoga. I would make sure every kid in the country would have access to a nutritious diet and robust and proper and effective education with proper methods, modern methods, good pedagogy adapted to each kid. That I would do, not going as far as medical insurance access to everyone. I would focus on diet and education. What I would do is I would ensure that every young person in the world would have the opportunity. I would make it almost mandatory for every person to reach 18, 19 years old, to travel at least for a year, not having to study, not having to anything, just to experience a different worldview, a different culture, to become responsible for themselves, of their health, of their everything, of their sleep, of the clothes they're wearing. I would force them to experience life outside their house, because this would make a better world. I truly believe so. Okay, if we're trying to get to the point like where the focus should be for people in general and for my country in general, it sounds vain, but it's not. I think people should have financial freedom and financial education. Okay, money is a tool, and I am completely against people working their whole lives for things, but money is a necessity and it should be managed wisely, properly. It would avoid so many family issues, self-worth issues, just so many frustrations. I think that financial freedom and financial education should go hand in hand, and it should be encouraged and, again, almost mandatory for people to know how to manage their money. My dream would be for the governments and for all the main institutions in charge of education to focus on each individual's talents, all right? I would like for the government to take very serious the fact that everyone is talented in their own way, and for the country to have the resources to polish and to encourage these talents of each individual. I think it would make people so proud to know that not everyone has to be good at everything, but for them to take pride on what they're good at and to develop their lives around it. I would like for every person to have access to traveling and to knowing how to be okay with themselves and to love themselves primarily. I think that would make a better society. Yes, I would like to remain living in peace. I like finding that I can be calm regardless of the situation, and I would like to explore and encourage this skill because I think it's a skill. Also, I would like to be very professionally active and to have an early retirement because I would like to travel, and I would like to give my daughter experiences, and I would like to be remembered as a very good mom and as a very good human being. I think that a person or society starts in their families, and this is cliche, I know, but I think that a person with a good emotional well-being would be the kick start, for a good life. That and eradicating family violence and just non-healthy environments for a kid, that and a good nutrition and good education and just equal opportunities for a person to develop in the field they feel talented or competent in. I think that would eradicate poverty. Unfortunately, little girls and women in Mexico are not as respected as in other societies. We don't earn as much, we are not believed in as much, and we are not given the same opportunities, therefore. The management teams are rarely including women, but this is slowly changing. Also, very unfortunately, there are several cases of violence against women, and this is a symptom, I think, of all the emotional abuse within families, and this is finally showing the results openly because probably nobody talked about it in the past, but right now is something very transparent, and I think this is going to change, but probably within the next generations. But this one is not finding the respect and care it should have. The pride of Mexico is us, its people, and the warmth we offer everyone who visits, and the help we give each other when things get tough. My all-time favorite movie would be Amélie, a French film about a misfit.